Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will get the first swing today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41. No huddle now for the offense.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch is made, room to run here. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. The Aggies pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes after their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. You better get your popcorn ready.
Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Nelson. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First down here for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Bringing pressure. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Over the middle and incomplete. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick pass, the catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Will hand it off. Powers through. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, A&M. Well, The call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
Boy, great keeper here by the quarterback for some nice yards and a 1st down. And they've had a great tradition over the years of having quarterbacks that have the ability to put the ball down and pick up valuable yardage.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback keeps the football. Not much on that play. Brought down short. 2nd down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now the running back's got it again. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. Fights off a defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the tight end. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. Now it's second down here. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Punt team ready to boot it away. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And that punt carries into the end zone, so touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Now here comes the bunch formation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, trying to extend the play. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So this offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So this offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirby.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Promising start with the drive, and now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Needs a completion here on 4th down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Aggies. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A quick juke.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And that's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Read option. He'll keep it. Running right. No handoff there, and he pays for it. Taken down behind the line. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Cut quickly. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the receiver on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Now they get set to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. The quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete. The Aggies will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Hard running through a tackle. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Looks like LSU has the first down. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. There's the handoff. Great cut there. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Again, makes it second and medium.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Aggies come to the line, set a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here comes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Fights through the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run in the previous play.
Brings up second down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
6-yard line. Third down coming up.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Number 19 on to punt it away.
And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time, Kirk, and it stings to fall short to your arch rival.
Yeah, rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most. You have that game circled on your calendar every year. Some guys, they have a clock counting down to these kind of games, and to go through all that anticipation and fall short, it's always tough.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.